This isn't life!
Hello, and welcome to another week of This Isn't Life. You're joined by me, Alex Taylor, joined by Josh Wilson, as per usual. But again, for the second week running, Will Stanley is not here. But we have subbed Parky in again. But it's a bit of a special episode for Parky because this is the first time he is going to be a permanent fixture of This Isn't Life. So what do they call it? They call it the freezer crowd. Four will just be a fucking mess, I imagine. So why not? It just speaks up for the podcast, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. How are you feeling? How are you feeling, Parky?
Like nothing's changed whatsoever. I just see my little artwork head put onto the bottom of the front screen. That's all that's changed. So, but
if you can compare, obviously, Mitchell's birth and then obviously you joining the pod, I imagine it's quite close, no?
Yeah. I mean, I would say out of the three, so my wedding day, the day Mitchell was born of this podcast, that would probably be the ascending order.
As it's your first ever permanent fixture episode in this, do you want to give everyone an intro of what we're about and what we do here?
It's like just a job interview.
God, I'll have to prepare my notes. What do? We run through previous stories left behind from yonder years, and we decide if it is life or not. That is what we do.
Well done, Parky.
Good answer. Good answer on the spot. Yeah, you've passed.
Has anyone been up to anything good? Seen anything good? Done anything good?
I think we might all be going to war. I've seen a lot of that recently.
Oh,
that's pretty mad.
Yeah,
that's pretty mad.
I'll shoot a bit for the foot. I think.
Is this there's conscript? I haven't read a lot about this. The conscript stuff. Is that it?
I mean, yeah. I don't think it's actually going to happen. But this is probably as close as we've been, or as much as they've ever spoke about it since the Second World War. I would imagine.
Fucking, we are scraping the bottom of the barrel if me and you have been sent in a fucking war, aren't we?
It's not even that.
If we're getting to the point.
It's the fact that in this day and age, can you imagine asking, say, like, I don't know, an 18-year-old, oh, you've got to go to war, you've been called up as a male, I'm not a male. I'm a kitchen fucking sponge, mate.
Oh, no, yeah, that's
sorry,
true.
Right? But
that's true.
Would you, if they called you up to war, right? You've got so you both got kids, right? I've got one on the way, and they go, oh, you got to go to war. Are you going to sit there and go, oh, I don't really want to go, I'll go AWOL, I'll fly to a different country, I'll go 10 years in prison? Or are you going to sit there and go, no, actually, I identify as a woman?
Yeah, but then, I suppose you could. I never actually thought of that, but I suppose that would work, probably.
Most people are going to do that.
They probably are. I never actually thought of that.
You're missing the point here. We've all got kids. I'm hoping the Mitchell's going to stand up like Mulan and go in my place. That's what I'm hoping
for. offer you a lock of his hair as he walks out the door.
Good. I've never been proud of son. You do a good job out there.
With just a massive adult army hat on. Well too big for his head. Like.
To be perfectly honest,
it's a long way.
To be perfectly honest, if we all get called up out of three of us here, the person more likely to get called up is you, Luke, because you have got a bit of background in an army boot camp, haven't you?
You're soldier boy, feeling at home.
And it wasn't just cadets, was it? It was proper.
There's big boy army.
Let me tell you, when I did that at 16, Alex, all I did was run loads and do loads of ironing. That's all I did. So if they're expecting anything short of useless when I turn up, they are gravely mistaken. Let me tell you.
I bet it's got you having an argument with the missus, though, isn't it? You can either run away or do her ironing.
Let me tell you, if the options are going to fucking war or doing any ironing, I'll be getting the ironing called out myself.
Yeah, the best bit is you'll still have people in this country that are like so like male dominated. They're like, I don't fucking pansy. I'd rather go to war than do the ironing.
Let me tell you, I'll be waving every one of those fuckers off in a penny dress. No problem. Also, you know, like when you get like the old. What are they called? I can't remember what they're called now. The people that do all the tailored suits and all that.
A tailor.
Tailors. They're yeah. A tailor. Yeah. A tailor at the size. What they call?
I thought you said like you was gonna be in a dress, and like when you pointed to your lip, you pointed to your lip, and I'm like, so he's in a dress, he's waving them off. I'm thinking like white handkerchief like that.
Yeah, that's
and he's
that's
got a
exactly
little beauty spot. I'm thinking he's got a beauty spot. He said, not a tailor. I wasn't thinking of a tailor. I was thinking like.
No, I've got some self-respect. I'm not going too feminine. I'm just doing all the ironing, all the clothes. I'm making all the uniform, aren't I? So I've got like, you know, they got the pins in their mouth, don't they, where they keep putting them in.
Oh, the pins, right? Okay,
Smart.
yeah.
Okay.
Got to take measure over my shoulder. All my pins in my mouth.
Yeah.
Waving all those.
I mean, what do you know about tailoring?
What do I know? What don't I know? If the army are, what don't I know? If you're asking me, fuck all. If the sergeant major's asking me, fucking shit loads.
What? Old Luke Taylor and Parkinson?
He's joking at you. I can fit a suit around a spider.
Old Luke measured once Parkinson.
Yeah. I fit a suit for a roundabout. There's nothing I can't put.
There is something I want to mention, actually, something that I saw, and it goes in with the current thing that we're talking about here. Josh, you mentioned it either on the pod or you mentioned it to me and Will, definitely. The Cat Williams interview.
Oh, the one, man, the one about where he done a. I can't remember who it was with.
Club Shay.
Shay.
Shannon,
yeah, he was talking about how. He had two main topics. Like he didn't go at Chris Rock, but he was like talking about Chris Rock in the context of what he was talking about, and he was talking about how when not the Illuminati as such, but when if you're in the industry, when you sign over and they tell you you're going to make it, you have to go through like a public embarrassment or like wear a skirt. He was going on about, and I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
It was like
is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, and, so I've seen the whole thing now.
Yeah,
and it started with Martin Lawrence in Big Mama's house, dressing up as a woman.
It says like he said that they make you have a white model that can't be in the limelight for 10 years.
Yeah, that was another part of it.
Yeah,
but for context for Parky though, like if you look at all the pictures, at some point, no, this is how it started. So Cat Williams, I think Martin Lawrence asked Cat Williams to be in Big Mum's House 3 or something like that. So Cat Williams went, of course, I've known Martin Lawrence my whole life, like we're best mates, I'll do it for him. And when he said we went in there with all the white people, as he put it, at Warner Brothers or wherever, and was making the film. They said we gave him the plot about something that was nothing to do with Big Mama in the suit, and they said no, you both have to dress up as women. Big Mama, and you're going to have to be like her fat mate, or we're not making the film. And he was like, why? I don't have to be in a woman's suit. Like, what is it about? And it's all about basically you have to be publicly humiliated as part of the thing. And if you look through, loads of them wear dresses. Like I think Frank Ocean wore a dress. If you look through, I think Usher went to the VMAs in a dress. Like it's really strange. Like when you see all the pictures, you're like, yeah, that is a bit bizarre.
Yeah, but who cares? No one remembers that. That's such a weird criteria.
Like, but it was a deal they done. It was so he makes a good example.
And Cat Williams is quite an intelligent guy.
Yeah, well, he makes a good example of Ludacris. So he says that like Ludacris, he was in this meeting with Ludacris, and they said we're going to give you $20 million to make 10 films. He's been in every single Fast and Furious, and they're on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Luke. How's Ludacris become like a popular actor? And he also said as well about Chris Rock. Is it Chris Rock, the little one?
Kevin
No,
Hart.
not, what's it? Kevin Hart. He actually sat there and he was like, "Tell me." He's like, Kevin Hart never had sold out stand-up shows. Like he just come out of nowhere and was like he's like the biggest back actor there has been for the past like 20 years. He's like he never had people waiting around the block to see him. He's like he never done any of what we've done. He's just come along. Basically, long story short, they all what was I even talking about? They'll have to wear a dress at some point. It's like a public humiliation as part of your thing. And Kevin Hart. Like Cat Williams said, he never done like the little clubs. He never done like the circuit before he started. He literally come out of nowhere, and he's in every single film. He's in every single film. And Cat Williams was in the industry, and he was like, "Tell me one show that he sold out, or one time where he was like headlining at New York, like Funny Bones place or whatever." He was like, he just come out of nowhere, and he's like, how's he done it? And now he's worth like 300 million or something like that. And the guy was like, "Fucking." The guy, that Shay guy, is quite. What's he from? The guy that does the podcast.
He was an NFL player.
Oh, I quite like him. He's quite he comes across really well as well, actually. But yeah, man, Parky, listen to it. It's mad. Yeah. It's mad. That was a good topic, though.
Shall we get into today's story, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
This isn't life!
This podcast is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby was formulated to give you all the energies, all the focus, with no jitters or crash.
Yeah, I mean, we are talking no sugars, no calories, no maltodextrin, and no artificial colours.
You get 30 servings in every tub, and it comes in over 8 different flavours. But you know what else is sick about them? Their merch. T-shirts, hoodies, and stickers, all on their website. Go check them out now.
And when you're on the website, type in "This Isn't Life" for 10% off your whole basket total.
This isn't life!
Do you want the headline? And you can guess the
Of course.
guess the thing. So there's like not a subheading, but like a anecdote. Oh, not anecdote. It's kind of like a heading before the heading, right?
Okay.
It says, "Is this the weirdest man in Britain?" Question mark. Rushed to A&E with his todger stuck in a NatWest pig.
Go on, Parker. You can have first crack at it. I feel like you might get it, though.
What? Where's it from?
Yeah.
Where's that from?
I'm gonna start with the Sunday Sport.
Oh, it's an exclusive
From the Sundays Vault.
from the Sunday Sport.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Who's the journalist?
Well, that's what I was going to ask.
Journalist in quotations. Mike
Yeah.
Dean.
It's actually Simon Dean, you mean, but it's not.
Simon Dean, sorry,
It's
not
not
Mike Dean.
Simon
Sorry.
Dean. It's Nick Appleyard.
Nick
Never had
Appleyard.
it. Yeah. never
Oh,
had
he's a
it
new
before.
one, is he? Okay. Shout out to Nick.
So there's a little start of it here. Medics see some strange things in the A&E department, but few can claim to have encountered a man steaming into triage with a ceramic NatWest piggy bank stuck to his bell end. Thoughts so far?
Where do we start?
So there's a piggy bank stuck to his bell end.
Yeah, stuck on it.
Is it a rubber one or a China one?
The pig?
Yeah, the pig, yeah.
Yeah, it's a China one. It's a China NatWest pig. So there's no movement in it. It's not like, like a rubber ring or whatever, a cock ring. It's not gonna be able to stretch. So,
It wouldn't in any way be enjoyable.
I mean, if you're sticking it in there in the first place, it's got to get some enjoyment. So I imagine that it's stuck because he can't get it down, and then because the circulation's sort of like, he's gone in, isn't he? Like that. So he's gone in, and then he's got bigger, and then that's stuck in it.
I thought the only hole on a piggy bank was a long slit, not a round hole.
How'd you get the money out?
No, yeah, some of them you
yeah.
have to smash. Well, some of them you have to smash, so you are right on that one. Some you have to smash to get open. And other ones, obviously, the constant use ones.
Oh yeah, they've got that plastic tab thing, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're surmising here is he's gone in soft, he's got hard, and now he can't come out.
I would imagine so. Yeah.
Oh.
Bit like
Yeah.
getting into a room before you build the furniture.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Exactly that.
Take the table in flat pack, build it when you're in there because you don't fit out. Yeah, I think you're saying now he's trying to get back out the door.
Yeah. Yeah, he's made a
Very
deposit and
Can I say, if he's done that, that's the weirdest thing about this story, all right? Because if that's the case, he's not like raging like hormonal, is he? He's soft.
He's thought about it.
Yeah, this is calculated. He's thinking with
He's
his head.
a sicko.
Yeah, because I mean, who hasn't fucked a piggy bank when they've been horny? That's fair enough. Or as I call it, making a deposit.
Very good. Very good. Remind me never to steal money from your house.
Good luck.
spiders are stuck together. Yeah.
All right. Okay. I think we need more.
Okay. Steve Harris was that man on Thursday night.
Steve Harris.
Yeah.
Generic.
I mean, in
The bassist from Iron Maiden is.
Doesn't look nothing like him. I mean, it says hapless, but I don't actually think that's the word, is it? Hapless. Is hapless a word?
In what context?
Well, he's hapless. He is. I don't know if that's a word, but that's what it says.
Might be.
It says the hapless.
No.
Huh?
It is a word.
It is a word.
Yeah.
It says the hapless bachelor had inserted his willy into the ceramic pig, one of the collection of 5 given away to young NatWest customers in the 1980s, because he just wondered what it would feel like. Steve from Bootle, Liverpool.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
Admits it felt nice, but the sensation led to a nightmare dash to the hospital.
I mean, you don't want to be seen in Bootle with your cock in a... we've all got experience in this. I mean, not the cock in a pig thing.
No,
but,
in Bootle.
but in Bootle, you don't, imagine being seen outside the Allen Pussycat, or what was it? Is it the Allen Pussycat?
The
cat
and the fiddle.
The cat and fiddle with your cock inside a money box. Jesus, the jangle of money, and all the locals would be out. You'd have that taken straight off you.
I reckon someone was going to nick it, and he shoved his cock in it to save his money. He's plugged the hole, hasn't he?
I reckon he was going down to the Pound Bakery and just like... just thought, oh, 2 birds with one stone.
How has he stayed erect? That's what I want to know.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? That's how like cock rings and that work. It keeps you up. Once you're up, because the blood can't go back.
You're going to have something soon that keeps you up.
But it can't disperse, can it? So
Don't use it as a cock ring, you'll go to prison.
the 26-year-old told Sunday Sport, when I put it in, it felt funny, but nice. And it went on big. I don't know why, but I had no control of it. You know what it's like? And as it is... And as it was big, I couldn't get it back out again. I tried pulling, but it wouldn't budge. I didn't want to pull too hard in case I took the end off. I saw a video on YouTube once where a bloke lost his bell end in a Furby, and I wasn't going to risk it.
No way. No way.
In a Furby, can you imagine?
What? In its mouth?
Oh, yeah, but they've got like little beaks, haven't they? Yeah, look.
Yummy.
Jesus Christ.
That's what they say, yeah. Num num.
Fucking hell.
we want num num.
Num num.
Thanks a lot, Josh. Now I've got to do your recording. That's all I wanted.
Was that good? Was that good for you?
Oh, that was funny. That noise.
Right.
Alex.
Oh God.
Sorry, where was we? Okay, someone lost their pen into a fur. But are we going to dissect that or?
I mean, one, that's bollocks. That's bollocks.
No, it was his bell end.
No, that's bollocks because you can't have that sort of stuff on YouTube.
What do you mean on YouTube?
You can't have.
What, you filmed it as well, sicko?
Story. You can tell the story. We're literally doing it right now.
Well, yeah. I stand corrected.
You can't put this on YouTube.
I mean, you can't ask for more proof. We're literally doing what you said.
How do you do it, Holmes?
Alex standing on Mount Everest going, no one will ever climb that.
That's just not possible.
Right, leave the flag and
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's been an outstanding 5 minutes of content that for people.
But he lost his bell. This fella lost his bell end to a Furby. Stricken by panic, Steve ran downstairs to his mother, who was in the kitchen drinking. He continued, I said, Mum, I've got my cock stuck in one of my Nat West pigs. She said, which one? And I said, like it matters. Like it matters. I said, the mam one. And she said, as long as it's not the nappy one, because you can go on the register for that kind of stuff.
That mum has got the balance, mate. Could you imagine, right, that you was at your friend's house, your friend done that, right, he run downstairs to his mum at any age, and he went, Mum, this is happening, and she went, oh, thank God it ain't the nappy one, because you can go on the register for that, you would fucking die.
Yeah, you would.
How blasé is this mum? She's downstairs drinking, and he is so comfortable he's come down to tell her. I'd rather die. If I had got my cock stuck in a pig and I looked down, it was like,
what would you have done? Seeing as I know your mum obviously really well, Parky, and your family really well, what would you have done?
Literally everything. I would have passed that because I was telling my mum isn't that much of an issue. I know if my mum finds out, my dad's finding out. If my dad finds out, then you might as well have killed yourself. So up until that point, if I have to look Richie Parkinson in the eye and he goes, fucking a pig earlier, and I've got to go, it was a piggy bank, yeah.
But bear in mind, this person is 26, because can you imagine doing that at 26 years old as well, telling your mum that? At 26?
Yeah, I mean, I feel age is it's timeless, this, isn't it? Because it's just fucking dreadful no matter when you go for it.
Yeah, I mean, and also, and if you go, oh, well, you could be young and not know any better, there is at no point I've raised a child successfully that would be acceptable for him to come to me and go, Dad, I've got my dick stuck in a pig, a porcelain pig. So, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I actually would argue and say that it was a choice between like 13 or 26. I'm taking 26. At 26, you can kind of laugh it off. At 30,
you can say he was on drugs, or you can say anything, can't you? At 26.
If you do it at 13, you're going to end up on drugs, aren't you?
I mean, I don't think he needs drugs, this degenerate. Do you want to see a picture of him?
Yeah, Parky can't, but you're putting it in a group. He looks like if Peter Kay was a sex offender.
Oh my God. How many times has this guy been 26?
Look at the colour of his eyes. Why are his eyes like that? He's got two recovering black eyes as well.
No. Oh yeah.
State of his he needs a good kip.
Yeah. He's been up all night at the hospital, hasn't he?
That is to be fair, Yeah, if it was anyone that could justify shagging the piggy bank, it's definitely this fella, isn't it?
Yeah.
He also does have the face and the look of someone that I imagine would have lived in Bootle in the 80s. Don't you think? Look at him and think, yeah, you'd actually fit in.
Yeah.
It's a special old place, Bill. I do have some special place in my heart, Bootle. But it's got some. It does have some special people there, doesn't it? They all do gather around that cat and fiddle. So
They do.
Yeah, that's the hub.
It says here, banker. They've called him a banker.
Isn't okay.
Right.
He might be. He might be.
No.
I think that's a
banker.
spell. I think that's a
It's
misspelled.
like,
Oh, sorry. I thought that's where he's stealing the pigs from because he's obviously got more than one.
no. It says Steve went to A&E with Moneybox on East Johnson. So he's told his mum. She's gone, well, as long as it's not the kiddie one.
Fair enough, I suppose.
It said the pair tried freeing Steve from the money box with
The
washing up.
pair of them. Oh, so his mum got right involved in it.
Yeah.
Oh Christ! Oh no, I don't like that.
So she tried to get it off with washing up liquid, but lubrication provided free.
Made him more erect, probably.
More than likely, yeah. He said, I wanted to smash it off, but Mum wouldn't let me. Steve went on. She said it was worth a few quid, and it might get damaged down. And I might get damaged down below with a pig-shaped money box. With a pig-shaped money box bulge in his tracksuit bottoms, jobless Steve caught a bus to the Royal Liverpool Hospital.
Oh, got a bus, not even a taxi.
Yeah, on the bus.
Oh.
Imagine that.
Imagine how could you even hide it? It's hard enough in school to hide a boner as it was without a fucking money box on the end.
If there was ever a time in history that you could justify paying for a taxi, it was then.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man. That's why Uber was created for things like this, weren't it? It's like,
Wouldn't get 5 stars though, would you?
he's proud of this. He's proud of this. He's fucked his pig, his piggy bank, and he's got stuck. He's told his mum, and they value it so much, but he doesn't even want to break the piggy bank to get free, so he's decided to get on the most public version of public transport and go on the bus. I mean,
Why?
he needs to put Christmas lights around his car. He's showing his off.
Why didn't he just call the ambulance to come to his?
Yeah.
He wants a show, doesn't he? The geezer wants
Yeah, he
to
must do.
You want it to be cool.
And let's face it, he probably hasn't got that much money in there either. So I imagine the jangling's to a minimum because that would give you away.
Well,
the irony of this story is that his taxi money's in that piggy bank.
yeah, I'll pay you as soon as I get out of surgery.
Yeah.
We're close to the end here.
Okay.
It says he said it was funny really because when I pulled my tracky bottoms down to show the nurse, she started laughing and a pig slid off my cock and smashed on the ground. I think the nurse laughing made my hard-on go away and I stopped being stuck. But then Steve got home. His mother was less impressed. She went mental. He recalled them pigs go for 30 quid on eBay and that's a lot of cider.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. That is the end of the story, lads.
That might be the most tragic thing that I've ever heard in my life.
Give it time, mate. You're on the right podcast.
That is so tragic. You want to break a £30 piggy bank, and the geezer's proud to be showing off his cock in it. Oh, that is...
Welcome to Bootle.
That is terrible.
He's the head of police for Bootle. He's the mayor.
He's the mayor.
Head of the neighbourhood watch.
Yeah.
I'd like to. I mean, that was quite a short story. I'd like to get verdicts, but I also want to talk about why we have a quite a fond love for Bootle. If that's all right. as to one story in particular that I can remember of.
Is it pod friendly?
Yeah, it's pod friendly. One person that won't be named is a friend of ours that decided. I think he went to go get some cigarettes and some alcohol at about 2 a.m. and decided to walk a long way away.
An ungodly way.
Yeah,
As well at that time and that.
Yeah, and I think
On morning.
didn't he get lost or something?
I don't remember him getting lost.
Did he end up in
Gone
a
a while.
church graveyard or something?
That's it. Yeah, something like that.
Did he?
Yeah.
I'm sure he ended up in a church graveyard.
He ended up in a
I think
church graveyard.
I think it was like 4 a.m. By the time he got home, it was sunny.
Yeah. It was just the two of them. Two of them went, and they're just gone for hours. There's also one particular person. I don't know if we can name him.
Depends what it's about.
We have a group chat, don't we? And he's even the face of that group chat.
Oh, Spenner.
Old Spenner. Yeah, Spenner from Bootle.
Spenner, the mayor of Bootle.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is who he's up against, voting. Spenner for mayor.
Yeah. He's got a love for pies, isn't he?
Oh, loves him.
Loves the old Frey Bentos.
Can we say Frey Bentos?
Yeah, we can say Frey Bentos.
I actually don't mind the steak Frey Bentos. I'm going to put it out there.
Yeah, but
Steak
he only
Frey Bentos is
eats the
actually
pastry.
alright. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course.
He don't
Of
eat
course
the
he
meat,
does.
does he? He only eats
No, he
the
don't eat that muck, does he?
He's actually a really nice bloke. I would say as well, actually.
What he really wants is the tin so he can scrap it.
He's actually a top bloke as well. I've got a lot of time for Spenner.
Yeah, no, Spenner's an absolute chap.
Yeah, he is. He is a top bloke. I just yeah, we've
Good
got
dance
some.
player as well.
Is he? I didn't play darts with him. I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, in the accommodation we was in, we had a dartboard, didn't we?
Accommodation?
Yeah.
You mean Josh's dad's flat?
I didn't even know if you wanted me to say. I don't know. But we had some
He's
great
not wanted
times.
anymore.
Yeah. we had some great times, didn't we, in Bootle?
We did. Shout out Bootle.
Yeah.
Liverpool's great in general, to be fair.
Yeah. Shout out to the whole city, actually.
It is. But we definitely know that this degenerate is from there, don't we?
Yeah, we do. I mean, if it was going to happen anywhere, it probably would happen in Bootle.
I reckon he stuck it in the toilet in the Cat and Fiddle. That's what I imagine happened.
I reckon he done it on the bar at the Cat and Fiddle.
They let him. They cheered him on.
No,
They had a
they
whip
told
round
him
for
to.
it.
He does it every single night for beer money.
For his mum's side money.
Is he Bootle's answer to Sticky Vicky, isn't he?
Sticky Steve.
Yeah, fuck's sake. Pigs in blankets.
Oh, imagine that. Just all pig-based ones comes out to this little piggy went to market.
E-I-E-I-O.
Not Charlotte's Web, Charlotte's Debt.
Verdicts, boys. What do you reckon?
Go on, Parky.
I would put a caveat in here that I believe a lad from Bootle definitely stuck his cock inside a piggy bank. I'm not sure the mum's a real person. Because
No, I
like,
think that might have been added.
the things she said and done are just the most ridiculous thing. That's a lot of cider. The £30 piggy bank. Like, I don't believe
Yeah,
it.
but I can imagine.
It is, though, in the 80s.
But I can imagine that is a person from Bootle, is it not?
I mean,
That mum is pretty characteristic of Bootle.
yeah, unfortunately, I mean, it's just because the circumstances are so bizarre. To be fair, that is like a Scouser's wit, though, isn't it? That's something that a Scouser would say, that, oh, thank God it weren't the one with the nappies. Because I'll actually tell you a story now, as you brought up Spenner. He may come out with one of the best... No, he's come out with one of the best... What my dad told me, come out with one of the best one-liners ever Alex, you will die. So obviously they work together. They obviously both floor lads. So apparently my dad was actually having a piss behind, like opened the door and had a piss behind the van before they left the job. And Spencer was sitting in the passenger seat with his arm on the window, and he goes, hey, John. He goes, you can get fucking arrested for that. And Dad goes, fuck off, Spencer. Like, he goes, am I having a piss? He goes, no, holding the child's cock. I thought that was absolutely classic. That's a good one, isn't it? That is a good one.
That is good.
That is incredible.
I think I've heard that one before, but perfectly executed to get your dad. I reckon your dad was absolutely rolling around for that.
That is a quality one, isn't it? So there you go. There's a little as a snippet from Spanner.
What are your thoughts, Josh?
Yeah, I'm going to go with This Is Life. I think the mum thing. I think Parky's right. I think the whole mum thing was just thrown in there to by the journalist to add a bit more depth. Maybe he was given the free reins on this one. I think that was probably a load of bollocks. I think the guy probably just done it and then got on the bus himself because no one needs to tell your mum, is there really?
Not 26.
So no. So yeah, I'm going to go This Is Life. Absolutely.
Fair. I think. Do you know? I'm really torn because half of me sits there and goes like, this definitely could happen, but the other half of me goes, nah.
Yeah, but Alex, it's not. There's nowhere near the craziest thing we've read on this podcast.
No, it's not.
So that's what you got to think.
And to come up with that story, like to make that up just for a news article, I mean that's pretty out there, isn't it? Like NatWest Pig. Why a NatWest Pig? Why not just a piggy bank? Why have they named NatWest and stuff like that? Do you know what I mean? So I can imagine. Yeah, do you know what? This is life because it's too factual.
Yeah, it's got quite a lot. Well, it hasn't really got any substance, has it? If you think about it. I mean, did they even speak to him? Has he got any say in it? Did they quote him?
What? Yeah, all the things that.
Is what come from his mouth?
Allegedly, yeah.
Okay.
I think the nurse laughing made my hard on go away.
Yeah, you're right. Right.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, there are things for him. So yeah, I think This Is Life too. So hat trick, boys, hat trick. It would have been what do you call it? A quadruple.
A hat trick?
No, what's a four called?
Yeah, quadruple what?
Quadruple.
Oh, if Will was here.
Quadruple consensus.
It'd just be a
quadruple conclusion.
A conclusion?
Yeah.
Are you two just making up words? What are you doing?
What?
You're just struggling around for an answer there.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. It would have been, but he's not here.
Well, it's hardly fair that only one of you got the
Well, here he comes.
Look who's
tell you what.
But to fucking shut up.
He couldn't have timed that any better. Surely he couldn't have timed that any better. We were literally after the quad, and then the quad's here.
He is here. He's here. Will, I'm going to give you a summary.
Will we? Mm-hmm.
I'll summarise it.
Oh yeah.
So Geezer's got his cock stuck in a NatWest Pig. He's from Liverpool. His mum said,
"What's the
at
pig's
least
name?
it's the mummy one." It doesn't say, but it's Mummy Pig, I imagine. But she said, as long as it's not the mummy one, as long as it's the mummy one and not the one in nappies, because you can go on the register for that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
He's then gone to hospital. The nurse started laughing when she showed him, and his cock stopped being hard, and it fell to the ground, smashed. They go for 30 quid on eBay. His mum said that's a lot of cider,
and it is.
Good to know.
Did
any of you ask?
Do you want to give your?
When you said NatWest Pig, what do they mean?
Is it just a pig from NatWest?
Someone who works in NatWest.
No.
The manager.
But what's your verdict on that quick little summary? Go on, give it to us.
shame I missed it. To be honest, it sounds like a good one.
Was a good one.
But I'd probably say
They're all good ones, Will. There you go.
Your swift summation. I mean, yeah, why not? Who hasn't?
This is life.
Who hasn't wanted to do that? I mean, the whole. Is it the whole at the bottom, or is you?
Oh, it is the hole at the bottom. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not the slit as Josh asked.
Who?
Yeah, that's the first thing I asked, Will.
Well, the story sort of hinges on that fine point. So fair point for asking.
So for This Is Lives then.
Yeah.
Yeah, a quad. Will, what's the word
would you never have
for?
done that?
No.
What?
not, mate.
Well, you never thought when you had a piggy bank,
No.
the right size.
I knew, Will, after our escapades with like how food turns you on, you can't even go and Greg about jizzing in your pants.
Yeah, that's why I don't get
I'm
that.
not surprised. I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, Will, you might know. What's the word for you have a hat trick, don't you?
Yeah, 3.
What's the word for 4?
Like for a 4.
Is it just the
Four,
quad?
like a yeah. I don't think there is a word, is there?
Yeah, I think you said earlier quadruples, right?
Quadruple what though?
Oh yeah, quadruple. Yeah, well that's what I call it when you win the quadruple in football, isn't it? When you win the all 4 major cups, it's the It's a quadruple.
Oh, fair enough. So we got a quadruple then. At the end of This Is
In
Life.
the end?
This Isn't Life. Yeah, This Is Life at This Isn't Life. But that is it for this week. So make sure you're following us on Twitter at This Isn't Life Pod. Send in your stories at thisisn'tlife.sub@gmail.com. And come and watch our stuff. Come and watch it on YouTube.
with
You
video
can see
now.
us now. And now that we're on video, we're so close to the 100,000 views mark.
That's when the cheddar starts coming, baby.
Yeah, maybe with that cheddar, you two can buy yourself a decent mic.
I'm all right.
Not you.
You might want to turn up on time. Actually, honey boo boo. No, but you are right. And obviously, the more people that do subscribe or whatever that is, view us, I can get a decent mic.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
If you're sick of me, and when we get really big, I can buy a house that hasn't got a
Yeah, we'll just buy a room. Buy a room with a.
like I can buy a noise suppression room. Yeah, a house with a studio.
You could do.
You're going to be like the real life version of like Clash of Clans. It's like you go up as you get more subscribers. You're just going to see Josh getting slightly better stuff.
I just keep building on top of it. I start off with like really shit like damp firewood. Now I'm building with marble.
What would you collect? If you had a load of money, what would you collect?
Probably what I do now, to be fair, just trainers.
Bitches.
Like Pokemon.
Yeah, I'll be ash catching them bitches up, mate. Don't worry about that. I'll be catching up to them, mate. Don't worry about that. What would I collect?
Yeah.
Is that what you actually like? What?
You got something you might?
Do you know what? I fuck with Pokemon, but I probably would collect. I'd not say Liverpool memorabilia, but then I probably would do a bit of that. Exactly. So I probably would collect. I don't know, man. I don't know if I love anything that much that I could
Collect
if money was no. Well, yeah, obviously ops,
Like
but
cars or
if
how
no, I don't think trainers. That's my biggest love. I'd say if I had a lot of money, just trainers, rooms and rooms for the trainers.
What, personal trainers, yeah.
Personal trainers, yeah.
Not someone else's.
No, I just want. But the deal is, I want all my neighbours, trainers. Every time we buy a bit of trainers, the deal is that they come to me.
Well, I think that's it, lads, for this week.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Will.
It's all right. No problem.
Yeah,
Stop
thanks,
watch,
Phil.
And we'll be back next week.
Allegedly, I was going really fast. Too fast, you might say.
Oh, was you? Allegedly, you broke the law, yeah?
Allegedly.
Nice.
Obviously, it's not.
Oh yeah, of course, allegedly.
So, obviously,
Well, you never got caught, did you? So
nothing can come of me for that.
yeah, just try, pussy.
Before we go, Will, as you have joined us late, your penalty to redeem yourself, shall we say, is to give your interesting fact of the week.
Well, yeah, we put it like that. I suppose I'm in no position to refuse. When you think of electricity, how do you think it flows? Usually we think of it as it flowing from positive to negative, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they call the conventional, like, school of thought surrounding electronic flow, but it actually flows the opposite way. It flows from negative.
Why
to
do I feel like
positive.
I've heard this before?
Yeah, it's quite well known. It's just something I learned at uni. It's quite interesting, and that's because electrons are negatively charged, so they flow towards the positive rather than it being the other way around. So it's literally
what does
based
that-
on. What's that, Josh?
What does it mean? Like, I know what you're saying, but
It
what?
doesn't make a difference. It does the same thing. Like, it doesn't make a difference what way we think it flows, as long as it does flow. So it's not like a big argument.
Oh, so it doesn't flow negative to positive. It flows from positive to negative.
No, it does flow from the electrons, because the way it works is, say in a material like copper, a conductor, the electrons are like loosely bound to the nucleus, like the atomic nucleus. So So when you apply voltage, they fly off, and that flow, that movement.
Oh, I
of
see what you're
electrons is called
saying.
current, what we know as current.
Right. Okay.
And because
Okay.
the particles
Is that
themselves
so?
are negatively charged, they flow like a magnet. They flow towards the positive.
That is.
Fair enough.
I've never even thought about it, but that's the way you've just explained that is very fucking.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't
I like
matter
the way you
which way
explain
it
things.
flows, as long as it does flow, obviously.
Does that mean that electric flows? If you could see electric pulse or an electric flow, does that mean it would just flow back and forth like a Tetris ball? Or would it just? Is it one constant like line of flow?
It depends what sort
That's
of
the
electricity
question.
you're talking about. If it's direct current, then
Oh,
it
say
would
now.
flow like a battery in a battery. I think it would flow.
Does it flow in a circle, or is it a constant line? Like is electric energy a flow? So like it goes from point A to point B and bounces back and forth really
no,
quickly.
it has to it has to travel in a circle. So it has like imagine
okay.
it very much like a piping system. So water is like pushed.
Yeah,
through.
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you have a
Oh.
circuit board.
That's it.
'cause it's
Yeah.
all linked
I was gonna
to
say,
the circuit.
yeah.
Place for it to flow to from one to another. It can't just go in like basically an open circuit. If it was just 2 points, it would just be an open circuit.
Well, thanks, Dr. Will.
So,
Thanks, mate. Thanks for that. I think you've redeemed yourself.
Oh, thanks very much.
I think you have.
Yeah. Electrode. No, it was it was a really good episode, Parky. Yeah. Welcome to the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And next week, I can't wait for it to be all four of us.
Yeah.
From the beginning
good.
as well.
Sorry, lads, I can't make it.
Yeah. I'm busy.
Anyway, that's it.
Yeah. All right, boys. Last one.
Bye now.
See you next week.
No.
This is